Hello everyone! Thanks for joining me in exploring the fascinating world of immersive media in war journalism. I am David Castro Lotero, and today I will be presenting my research article, which I co-wrote with my colleague Antonio Bahia Reis, about immersive war journalism in Colombia. So, what are our goals? Well, we are exploring how immersive media is used to tell stories about armed conflicts. We want to understand the potential and challenges of using this technology in the complex realm of war reporting. Through the exploration of the Colombian armed conflict, we hope to establish a set of guidelines and best practices. These guidelines will serve to educate journalists, multimedia producers, and audiences about the power and risks of immersive technology in the field of war journalism. Now, why is this topic so important? Various studies suggest that media coverage of armed conflict and wars often focuses on sensational events, fuels polarization of opinions, and limits opportunities for peace. In the case of the Colombian armed conflict, which is one of the longest running conflicts in the Americas, the media have frequently portrayed it through a war frame. This approach tends to silence the voice of the victims, rely solely on official sources, and highlight only the visible effects of war, like attacks, kidnappings, and casualties. On the other hand, major media outlets such as the New York Times, The Guardian, and El País have been experimenting with immersive technologies. They are exploring new ways to narrate the armed conflict using tools like 360-degree videos. These immersive technologies have the potential to create a stronger emotional impact and foster greater empathy toward journalistic content. However, there is still a lack of solid research, both in theory and practice, regarding immersive journalism, especially when it comes to its implications for war reporting. So, how did we conduct our study? We analyzed 23 360-degree videos related to the Colombian armed conflict, which were produced by major Colombian media outlets and platforms like YouTube VR and Facebook 360. Additionally, we conducted in-depth interviews with experts in immersive journalism and journalists who have used this technology to cover the Colombian armed conflict. And what are our preliminary findings? The majority of 360-degree video content related to the Colombian armed conflict comes from independent producers and national and international organizations like the United Nations or the National Center for Historical Memory. Surprisingly, the main Colombian media outlets have barely used these technologies, and their use remains quite basic. We also found out that the use of 360-degree videos in the context of the Colombian armed conflict mainly focuses on events related to the 2016 peace agreement between the Colombian government and the FARC guerrilla. These videos offer a fresh perspective, highlighting peace instead of the traditional war-centered narrative. Finally, out of the 23 videos we analyzed, 20 of them took advantage of the unique features of 360-degree video to showcase the experiences of individuals affected by the armed conflict. These videos reveal how these individuals strive to rebuild their lives during periods of relative peace. If you are curious about the potentials and challenges of immersive technology that we uncovered in our research, I invite you to scan the QR code provided. It will lead you to further information on immersive war journalism. Thank you for your attention, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts and answer any questions you may have.